Now, I know your name is Buzz-Off, but I'm going to call you B-Man for the rest of this review, just because it's fun. Let's say because it's fun, shall we? Yay! By the power of Hive Skull, I am B-Man! Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Buzz-Off, the cartoon collection. And I never had him before, so this is going to be interesting. I don't even have a reference to him, I think. But it is the 40-year anniversary of She-Ra. And you have, of course, one of my favorite characters here. So Hordak is with us always. And okay, he comes with his own stinger. And he can fly, well, sort of. And this is the things that come in that wave. I don't really know. That's Skeletor, I know Froster, of course, but who is this? And you have a nice illustration. I mean, half of this toy, or any motu toy for me, is the illustrations and the lore, because they are so amazingly detailed and beautiful and interesting. So, yeah. Let's get him open, shall we? Oh, God, this again. I don't want to hurt my comic. I need a sharper knife, I think. I think this knife is too dull. No, not the comic. Not again. Okay, that side was way easier. Okay, let's open him up. You have Vengeance. Oh dear, She-Ra is in action. And yes, I've got text. I can actually read stuff here. And a nice picture of Hordak. And that little pamphlet that tells you that you can rip some things off. And if you don't know that by now, as the song goes, well, you know. I'm gonna get this off this. Okay. Cue. Okay, this actually comes off. For some reason it's bent a bit. I don't know if it should be or if that is just some... Yeah, I don't know. But it's a nice stinger. Okay, cue the music.
A few moments later.
Now we have him untangled, almost. His wings are on, for some reason, on the back. Maybe I should just push him here. And angle him forward, shall I? Oh my lord, this is... And out of the box you have to correct his legs, of course, like you have to do with every one of these, because they like to crouch in that packaging of theirs. Okay, here is the B-Man. And the B-Man looks really nice. A recoloration of He-Man, but also a different mold, I think. Because he needs to hold his beautiful wings. And maybe the claw-like hands remind me of Clawful. I don't know. Let's look at the gimmicks, shall we? He can, of course, close his little visor here, looking very menacingly. And we can see his eyes, of course. He's nicely painted. A bit of paint scrapage, but I don't care. Skeletal feet. And the claw is very stiff, but you can turn it to the outside if you want to. And now for the pièce de résistance. The wings. You can actually fold them out like a little fairy. Well, And he looks very, very nice indeed. I don't find any fault with him. Let's see how the articulation is. You can rotate the head around, look up and down. You can have the arms to a T, of course, as always. Make them go all the way around. You have a little swivel at the elbow. And that less of a 90 degree. You can hinge it in and outwards, but otherwise this claw is very, very stiff. You have a waist rotation. Legs can go to the side, kick forward, somewhat, I might say, and backwards. And you have 90 degree at the knee there, and you can of course rotate at the knee, and you can rotate at the boot cut. And his little feeties go round and round. Yep. Now, okay, let's see him actually wielding his stinger. No, there is no way to, yeah. Let's see if it works. If it does, how is he supposed to hold it? Ah, he actually can. He actually can hold it. It looks very, very nice indeed. Now, for comparison, let's bring in another cartoon collection. Grislaw. And they look like they can battle it out, don't you think? Let's bring in my favorite, Viper. Let's move these about, shall we? And these are monsters in their own rights. I don't really know which one is the superior, or, well, you know. Oh, I know, it's him. I like him so much. He's so well done. Wait a second, did he? No. Like him so much. But they fit in, and it's the same scale, except he should be smaller. But yeah. Now for my conclusion. He's a strange character to me. I don't really have any, connection to him whatsoever. I saw him in a couple of episodes, but nothing more than that. He's well done, he's sturdy, and here you have him playing a Charlie horse with his little stinger, hiding behind his mask because he doesn't want to show you when he's doing it. Playing Charlie horse. There are no real faults with him, but the only highlight I can find is actually the wings and the texture on them and the shininess on them. They are real highlights, but the rest of him is just an ordinary figure. I don't really mind, but still. Maybe the body is a bit smaller than a normal He-Man toy. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter. He looks good, and he fills the void in my collection for a B-Man in the cartoon era, so I'm happy with him indeed. His cartoon collection score is 7, so he's a recommendation from me if you want a B-Man. I've said B-Man all the time, it's buzz off. Okay, buzz off. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.